Joining us live now in the Jane and Brian Williams studio this evening is Elon Board of Alderman-elect Stephanie Bourland.
Stephanie, good evening to you.
Good evening. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Yes. So when you take your seat on the board, what do you plan on doing first?
First, I want to say thank you to everybody that came out and voted. We really appreciate that. And it's actually December 6th, so we're having a swearing in. Then we actually have to get to work that night. So there's no messing around. We're on that. But, you know, one of the things I was thinking about today is the fact that you all have been talking about prices soaring between gas prices and food prices. And one of the things that I talked about in my candidacy was the fact that we have upwards of 22% of the town of Elon is in poverty. 14% of Alamance County is in poverty. So when you talk about these food drives that you've been talking about on the newscast, they really are extremely important because those are the things that people are trying to decide between buying gas or putting food on their table. And so for Elon students to be able to really get out there and help either in the next week or the next coming weeks, also Elon is doing that as well as far as a food drive up until December 19th. So those are some of the things we're going to be working on in the meantime.
But to go off of that, I mean, as you said, I mean, the prices have been really high, as you said. How, when you get on the board, what are some of the things that you think that the Board of Aldermen can do to start to relieve some of those costs?
Ooh, that's a big one. I don't know if the national government has figured that one out yet, Baylor. But I think one of the big things that people are always talking about are our water bills. And our water comes from Burlington, as you well know. And so we are sort of stuck at this point as far as what we can do to negotiate that contract that's been ongoing for a long time. So that's one thing that we can try and alleviate. We did break those bills up to, they used to be a 3-month increment, and now they're on a monthly increment. So that at least helps people budget a little bit better.
Sure.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
You guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Oh, thank you so much. You as well.
too.
Big plans?
I'm not cooking, so that's a good thing.
Oh, there you go.
That is a good thing.
Well, Stephanie Bourland, thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
after the December 6th date, we'll bring you back and we'll talk about some, you know, what's going on at the board.
Sounds good.
As Elon's campus grows, some students